Let's bring out the starting five for your Sacramento Kings. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 30, Spencer Haywood. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 32, Billy Cunningham. Hot shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 7, Pete Maravich. The other dog, at 6'0", number 3, Allen Iverson. In the middle, at 6'9", number 9, Karl Malone. Your Sacramento Kings head coach is Doug Christie. Once again, the starter for your Sacramento Kings.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. They've got Cunningham. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Kemp in at the power forward. And for the Kings, they've got Cunningham. And it's Iverson in at point guard. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Maravich, guarded by Edwards. Steps back and shoots. Maravich with the bucket.
You know, he can beat you a lot of ways, actually any kind of way. The quick jumper, his agility on the move is excellent. Maravich always making things happen.
Now here's Edwards. Orlando moving the ball around. Fires the three. Rebound by Sacramento. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Cunningham passes to Malone. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, the big man putting some extra spice on that one. Malone with the explosive jam.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And here's Cunningham. To the wing, right side. Pass to Iverson. Here's Maravich, guarded by Edwards. Here's Iverson, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
They set the pick to the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths, and getting it up and down.
Here's Iverson. 14 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Edwards. Here's Kemp. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. The game now all tied up.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounce for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
So it's Sacramento now. Orlando making their last shot. Cunningham against George. Cunningham drives in. Got a piece of it.
Boy, GM-Dman is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
George's shot is off.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Iverson passes to Maravich. He gets it in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Cunningham. Yet to see a basket. The baseline J is on the way. Chalk up two there.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Here's Iverson. The offensive rebound. Maravich, no good.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Pass to George. From the line. Good on the jump shot.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Here's Maravich. Coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
5 to shoot. Iverson passes to Cunningham. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Here's Orlando. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Cunningham. Now Edwards. This one for 3. Drains the triple.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Haywood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Pass to Malone. It's deflected. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
Versus Sacramento Kings. This game features a clash of styles between GM-Dman's defensive juggernaut and defense squad.
He's checked in for the Kings. Let's see some of the numbers here for Anthony Edwards. Up top, Nance. Pass to Iverson. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Outside Edwards. The 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's Iverson. The Magic making their last shot. Over Cunningham. Iverson can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Cunningham. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Kings trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That is as powerful a dribble drive as you're going to see from Karl Malone.
Orlando's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Kemp. Back to Cunningham. They set a pick. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Wilkins, good. And the Magic lead by 10.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here they come, fans. Your 916 crew. Let's hear it.
Subscribe if you're interested in more content.
The Kings making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Orlando.
Done both of those already. This is too good to pass
That's
on.
to Haywood. Knocks it loose. Here we go. They get it back. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And here are the Magic now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Outside Edwards. Pass to Sabonis. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Malone. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Cunningham with the ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Orlando again missing. Kings trail by 8. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Nance outside. Pass to Malone. No good that time. Sabonis with some nice D. Kemp, the pass to Cunningham. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
The Kings shooting about 43% since tip-off. Pass to Haywood. Here's Malone. He's guarded by Sabonis. Puts up the 8-footer, and he can't bank that one in. Magic leading by 8. Inside. Here's Kemp, and he jams it home with authority.
Beautiful thing seeing Kemp take flight. An unbelievable dunker who loves showing off his athleticism.
And he's going for the oop here, and Nance with the slam.
Sweet throwdown on the alley-oop that time by Larry Nance. Love seeing him bounce to ecstasy like that.
Pass to Kemp. Back to Cunningham. 15 seconds left in the first. Here's Wilkins. Sabonis, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Edwards. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Harper, and it's Nance in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Nance outside. Ooh, poked away. And it's Orlando on the break. Left side, Hardaway. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
With his impeccable footwork and interior scoring, Olajuwon really an ideal roll man out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Nedelicki. And stolen by Aldridge. To the paint. And Aldridge with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Guerin. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Kings trail by 14. Nance outside. Here's Harper, defended by Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock.
I also want to see this Magic team still undefeated.
Here's Harper.
And if any other teams are
Orlando
undefeated.
grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hardaway, the pass to Guerin. Olajuwon can't get it to go. Well, the Kings shooting 40% so far in this one. Pass to Maravich. To stop the drought. Sacramento again missing. Orlando leading by 14. Wilkins, pass to Hardaway. Orlando moving the ball around.
The Wolves are undefeated.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shot from 12. Doesn't go that time. The Kings have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Nance. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Nance has got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, an explosive player at 6'10", Nance can absolutely destroy you in the lane.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here.
Once again,
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And now with a few games in the books, Clark, are we fully back in the swing of things?
Well, I can't speak for you, B.A. I'm still actually getting my own act together. I mean, it's the same for teams out there. Some teams, anyway. But we really are off to the races here, and this season is shaping up nicely.
Ooh, got that one up quick. George has got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Cunningham. 11 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. George outside to the inside. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Boy, at 6'11", Aldridge makes this look really easy. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's over.
Malone, pass to Maravich. Sends it home from three-point land. 9 points in the game.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And yep, it's good. And the Magic lead by 16.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Harper, coming off a 16-point game against Oklahoma City.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Maravich with the bucket.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Orlando leading by 14. George passes to Olajuwon. Out to the right wing. George outside. Sinks it from distance. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Cunningham outside. Nance outside. Pass to Malone from 17. And Cunningham pulls it down. Orlando with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run over Nance. And it's Cunningham missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Harper, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
First in blocks. And they were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks, a defensive powerhouse. Orlando making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, get up and get loud. It's the Sacramento Kings Street Team. All right, fans, Sacramento Kings 3 team.
Harper, he's checked in for the Kings. Orlando making a switch here. On defense, the Kings. 17-point game. The kick out to Edwards. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background card. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Shot clock at 6. George drops it in from 14 feet away. George has got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Pass to Iverson. Lays out. And they'll get another chance. Here's Harper. Now Cunningham. He's scoreless. 4 on the clock. And Malone gets it to go.
The paint is unquestionably Malone's real estate. That's his domain. He makes it really difficult to stop him down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you, B.A.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. No problems knocking that one down. Edwards has got his 2nd basket.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Here's Malone. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Aldridge is checked in for Orlando. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Here's Malone. 11 points in the game. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
He made it. Only saying. I like how you also have expansion teams too. I was trying to spread out the talent so players. Good way to do it.
He makes the first. Good on the second one. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time.
So many players
That way,
know.
the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
And he nails the third.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Cunningham against George. Pass to Edwards. From deep. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
It's time for the dance camp. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Give us those dance moves. Come on. Come on, let's see those dance moves. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Oh, yeah!
Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Maravich. Nice touch on the bank shot. Maravich has got 7 points for the quarter.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Maravich. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Maravich has got 15.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Malone's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Cunningham. And he lobs it up. Sacramento passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Iverson. No good with the triple.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Kemp, good. He's got 12.
Right now, Kemp is rolling. He's built a lot of positive momentum for himself on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. 1:14 left to play in the first half of basketball.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The first one falls. Good on both. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. George. And George with the jam.
Yeah, this guy certainly knows how to take over a game. I wonder who made George mad tonight. They're paying for it now.
Shot is up. And another miss by Sacramento.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Pass to Edwards. George scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Iverson. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Right side Edwards. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league. If you guys played one-on-one, who would end up getting injured more?
I like Kenny Ernie, but I dunk all over him, and if he tried to jump with me, it would not end well.
Big talk, big, but all I know is, if we play one-on-one, I'd break both of your ankles after I put you on the perimeter and dance around the outside, Ernie.
Just don't play each other before the show, okay? I can't have you both on crutches. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Kings.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Magic leading by 11. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Edwards out there with Cunningham. Then there's George, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's Iverson. Cunningham outside. Pass to Haywood. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maravich.
Terrific work by Edwards there. The positioning, the timing on the contest, that's textbook D, folks.
Pass to Olajuwon. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Here's Maravich, and the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Iverson. 9 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Malone draws all kinds of attention being the dynamic scorer that he is.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a four-man.
He's off on the second. Orlando leading by 16. And he lobs it up top.
Kemp's such an exciting player, especially on these alley-oops.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Cunningham against George. Pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow. Makes it look easy.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. And the 3 all target.
First missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
13.
Kings trail by 16. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Maravich. 15 points in the game. Wing shot on the way.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
It's George on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Olajuwon. To the middle. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 4 assists now tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
We've got t-shirts. Who wants one? Get up and get loud.
4th in free throw percentage, 10th in scoring, and they shot well from the field. Top half in the league in that respect. Some of it just came down to patience and discipline.
And when you think about how well they shot the ball from the line last season, it really stands out. Finishing in the top 5 and really taking advantage of any opportunity they got to cash in from the stripe. And so here's Sacramento. They trail by 18. Here's Cunningham. Shoots over George. Pass to Haywood. Here's Iverson. He's got 9. 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
I just love the ball.
I had some good games yesterday. Cool.
For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Now here's Cunningham. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Iverson. Here's Malone. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
George finds Cunningham. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Kemp. And that one is stopped right through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T connected cam. Well, the Kings shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Iverson. Pass to Haywood. And stolen by Cunningham. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in and around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Maravich. After the basket by Orlando. Pass to Iverson to end the cold spell. Cunningham with some nice D. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And the shot goes in. Iverson's got 11 points.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
There's a screen. Right side, Edwards. Inside, here's Kemp. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Nance, he's checked in for Cunningham. Pass to Iverson. Sacramento passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maravich. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. 17 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. And it's good for 2.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Kings have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Iverson. He's got 11. They set the pick. Here's Maravich. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Orlando. They're on a 20-6 run. Kemp, the pass to Cunningham. Over to the left wing. Here's Wilkins. Off target from 3-point range. Wilkins is gone 1 for 3 on the night. Nance outside. Pass to Maravich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent, but behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work, too.
Maravich taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Orlando leading by 23. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Assist from
Edwards has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the Kings shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Pass to Malone. Let's go with a 3. Maravich, no good.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Here's Kemp. 20 points for him. Here's Olajuwon. He's guarded by Nance. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Iverson. He's got 11. Pass to Malone. Poke loose. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And for that game against the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
The Magic making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Cunningham on the wing. Give him 8. Edwards looking for an opening. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Iverson. 13 points in the game. Oh, good D by Edwards. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Kemp. He's guarded by Nance. Kemp can't hit. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Iverson. Some solid defense from Edwards. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Oh, stolen by Nance. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. And he makes it. Iverson's got 15 points.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Cunningham outside. There's the triple. Called in by the Kings. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass. Set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Here's Maravich. He's got 19. Here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Orlando leading by 23. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Kemp. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
To the right side. Here's Maravich. No good with a layup. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harper out there with Cunningham. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Nedelicki in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And so here is Orlando. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Harper. Pass to Nance. Tries to break his ice. And Malone gets it to go.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for that.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
First one falls for him. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Here's Harper. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Orlando leading by 17. It's George on the drive, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Here's Harper. He's watched by Cunningham. Harper misses.
Yeah, forth more effort.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
2 shots.
That one misses.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
And he sinks the second. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Greg.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's Malone. Here's Harper. He lays it up and banks it in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's George from behind the arc. And another miss by Orlando. Here's Harper. He's watched by Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Malone. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Malone's got 7 points here in the quarter. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 16-point lead. Aldridge passes to Wilkins. Lets it go. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
The shot's good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Get on up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down? I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, breeze in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down? I'm alone, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, breeze in your face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't let me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down?
Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Kings on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Haywood. Here's Malone. Shoots over Sabonis. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
And here's Cunningham. George outside. Puts up a deep three. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Kings trail by 12. Cunningham with the ball. Here's Harper. Going inside. Here's Malone. And the layup is good off the glass. Malone's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Cunningham, right side. Pass to Wilkins. Now here's George. Cunningham, a screen on Nance. Just 5 to shoot. George finds Cunningham. To stop the drought. The rebound by Haywood. Haywood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nance outside to the paint. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they battled back.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Now here's George. Cunningham looking around. Kicks it to George. That three's off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Harper. Back to Cunningham. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Sabonis from outside the arc. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Harper. Nance outside. Pass to Haywood. Shots blocked.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp. allow him to get all over that shot there.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Kemp. Up top, George to win the drought, and it goes straight through with a swish. George has got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
Here's Harper. He's watched by Cunningham.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass, right where it needed to be.
And so here is Orlando. 4-point game. Dance against George. And the jam by George.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Harper passes to Malone. Over Sabonis. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Cunningham. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Dialed in. Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Well, Sacramento is shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Harper. They set the screen. Fires. High post. Orlando with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's tipped. George outside. From the arc. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Oh, he cannot hit. And the Magic shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside Cunningham. Up top George. The 11-footer. Oh, the shot is off. The Kings shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Harper. Clock at 6. Throws it up. Rebounded by Sabonis. Orlando leading by 10. Now Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
On your feet, fans, and start making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
Footer on the way. Oh, the shot is off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Sacramento foul. Billy Cunningham. First personal foul. Third team.
And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham there for the rebound. Kings trail by 12. Beyond the arc. Both hands there for a little extra.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Now here's Cunningham. Oh, no good on the layup. George is there for the rebound. Orlando leading by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Magic.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And when you only face a team twice on the season, you love to win that first one. Now they'll have the mental edge in the next meeting against Sacramento.
Now here's Cunningham. Outside George from deep three-point range. He just drills it from way back.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Cunningham outside. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and time to present our player of the game.